Ian Beckett, Sunday is World Suicide Prevention Day. What would you like to say about that day?
It's a day of many things. It's a day of reflection. The reality is that a lot of people over the years have died of suicide. How is that different from people dying from cancer, people dying from other instances? I think it's because it's connected with mental health, and I think it's because mental health is still a real challenge for society in terms of understanding the complexities of it, talking about it, and as far as I'm concerned at the moment, more importantly, doing something about it.
Are we? We may have had this conversation before. Are we becoming more aware, more conscious of suicide prevention?
I think that we're becoming more aware of mental health challenges, of which suicide is one, and being aware of the challenge and then being prepared to actually do something, i.e. prevent it, is something that is in people's consciousness. And the fact that we actually have things like Suicide Prevention Day, where we're clearly saying is we need to focus on the specific rather than the general, is an important step forward. But I still don't think that people fully get it. So every year, 800,000 people take their own lives. That's one every 40 seconds. That's huge. And the thing that really disturbs me is that if that was a headline with other illnesses, or if that was someone is killed in a car accident, one every 40 seconds, I think there would be uproar in a way that there's not with this kind of thing. If it was and not to be controversial, but if it was cancer, if it was actually impacting upon people to that degree and things weren't being done, then I think that there would be public uproar. So there is still very much an awareness raising thing to do. But for me, and the World Health Organization is actually focusing on this quite specifically. It's actually looking at what is happening or what is not happening in the field of prevention. And what the World Health Organization is actually calling for is evidence-based prevention. So it's saying this isn't new. We've known about the issue, we've known about the challenges, and we've actually been doing some things, and we've been having successes. And what I don't think we've been doing enough of is looking at where those successes have taken place, why they've been successful, and to what degree they can be replicated on either a regional basis, a county basis, or if you look at Harlow, on a town-wide basis.
And your work with West Essex Mind and as a mental health ambassador, how's that going?
It's going really well. I'm engaging with new people. I'm finding new ways of talking to people about the issues. I did some work with a clothing company last year. They were doing something on Father's Day, and they wanted someone to talk about mental health from a father's perspective. I went and spoke to Harlow Chamber of Commerce, and we had a useful awareness raising in terms of mental health first aid. So all of those things are really useful and really happening. What I'm just managing to get my teeth into is talking to some partners about what we can do with no money. Of course, there is no money. Everyone says there's no money. What we can do to actually make a difference where it's actually needed. It's actually the evidence-based stuff needs to come from the people that are experiencing the challenges, and we need to look perhaps on a small level about what we can do with creativity to address those problems. Now, I'm not going to say a lot more about that because it is at that discussion stage, but I think we can make a difference. So what I hope is in a year's time, I'll be able to talk not just about the awareness raising stuff that I've been doing as mental health champion, but about the delivery for people that have actually got the problems.